Okay. Hello, Darth. How are you doing? Sorry, I need to refresh TikTok. I'm not seeing any comments. Hey, now I am. It's your birthday? Happy birthday! I'm also a June baby. I was born on June 4th. So we're gonna be playing Metaphor ReFantazio for the first time. I'm excited to play this game. I hope that I have a good time with it. Okay. Now, it started with this cutscene when I loaded the game, so I paused it.
God smiles upon the generous.
Oh, away with you! Back to your cesspit, beggar! A land grotesque as its people. You dreamt of utopia. You saw the tribes united as one.
Neuranian War?
That dream died long ago. You should have done the same.
Oh, is this regicide?
Your kingdom will perish alongside you.
Oh no, we have a murder. Right off the gate. You got a PS5 with Helldivers 2 and Ghost of Yote? Oh, for your birthday? Congratulations!
By my hand.
That sounds great.
I cannot fathom it. His Majesty killed in his own bed.
The blooms upon the prince's grave had yet to wilt. Without an heir to wear the crown, what will become of the royal magic?
Thus vulnerable, an invasion might undo us.
From within or without, the state hangs on a precipice. It may even come to civil war.
In dark times, we must stand together.
Your Eminence!
Who could do this? Few could even enter the king's chambers, let alone draw close. And yet,
His Majesty's arcane power could deflect near any blade. With all the royal bloodline's magic, who could harm him at all?
shadows stir in the castle just as they did with the prince. What hellbound soul could end a royal life? Who would dare such atrocity? Huh?
I'm Joel from your YouTube streams, by the way. Oh,
Shame
Joel,
to die
hi.
with no heirs. The prince was taken too soon. And only a king may wield the royal scepter. The very crux of his vaunted bloodline's magic, which made such a fine deterrent to war. One has to ask, them dead, who shall take the throne?
Interesting so far. We got some intrigue. Hello, Hazel. How are you doing today? You love animals? Cool. Let me go to the settings. Huh. I wonder why it's no longer able to connect to the network. Okay, we're gonna start playing the game now. Is this even a game? It looks more like an anime. It is a game. Thank you for the subscription, Hazel.
Who's there? I can feel you watching me from a place beyond my sight. Whoever you are, please tell me. Does our world pique your interest? Pardon my curiosity, but would you tell me your name? That is to say, tell me who you really are. The one who meets my eyes across a strange threshold.
Who are you? Who shall guide the protagonist? vTuber. Confirm. Your name is indeed Goober? You will name the protagonist later. Aw, okay, wait. I'll just set it to Melody.
Ah, a most unusual name. One I've never heard in our world. Which suggests to me you might reside.
Hi, Patrick. How are you doing today?
It is a curious thing that in your eyes, my entire world is but the dawn of a story yet untold. Or to put it another way, this is a fantasy. But can it truly be dismissed as something so far removed from you? If indeed you wish to cross to our world for a time, I would first ask that you indulge.
You're doing better than yesterday? That's good to hear.
Is fantasy limited to the confines of imagination? Would you call it a powerless creation?
Not always.
More than wishful thinking, more than fiction. Something capable of affecting the realities beyond its bounds. This must be what you believe. I confess, my own answer still eludes me. But consider, if fantasy is born from hope, a desire to make the world better than it is, then that hope can be made manifest. Thus does change come, and thus is fantasy forged into a new reality. Perhaps the story about to unfold before you will tell us. I'm thoroughly invested now myself. So, let this tale begin.
Storyteller. For players who want to focus purely on the story, battles pose no threat of death. Starting on Storyteller difficulty, you'll be unable to raise it later. Are you ready? Yes. I'm doing good.
The capital's just through this desert.
Is it true then? The king is dead? Aye, and the guards are more concerned with the funeral than keeping the roads safe. So now the monsters are roaming in broad daylight. No soldiers to stop them.
Monsters, huh? I've certainly been hearing the stories.
To say nothing of the vacant throne. There's a storm coming. Mark my words. That much is certain.
What's the problem?
Monsters? Oh, bandits.
Bandits! Come on, let's see some respect for the militia! Us folk, we're commoners. No crown or church will save us.
But Lord Luis will save us one and all. All we ask is a little tribute. You're with us or against us?
against us.
An igniter? How'd they get rid of those?
Come on, hey, keep it moving up. Next one. Huh? Look at you. What have we got here? He's an elder. So he is. No horns, no knife. Filthy gremlin like you. What you got?
Yeah, this game does look good so far.
Oh, what's this? Looks like you've been holding out on us, boy.
No! Another murder! Oh. What mission? Miranda Desert. You don't look hurt though, so that's good news. You can move, right? I'm thinking we should find a place where we can see the whole area. Basic controls. Use the movement keys to move. Hold RT while moving to dash. Press B to dodge enemy attacks. Some actions you can perform and their corresponding controls are displayed at the bottom of the screen. Oh my god, you can't see the game anymore? Looks like OBS. Yep, it disconnected. Hold up. There. Should be fine now. It's my laptop. Wait, I'm sensing something close. Don't move. Yeah, those look especially dangerous, so watch out. I don't think they've noticed us yet, though. Press LT to use phase sight. This ability lets you see what Gallica senses in the environment. When you see an enemy you've never confronted before, it will show up as an unknown. Prepare as best you can.
Okay. Yikes. I think we're in a little over our heads.
Oh, there's another monster there. Oh, shoot.
Stay vigilant. These ones aren't messing around.
Thank you for redeeming Yeehaw. Where am I supposed to be going? I'm just running away. Get to higher ground, okay. Oh! Oh.
Watch your health. It's not good.
Oh no. I'm being chased after by a giant lion. Oh! No!
Not like this.
How did he die? Fantasy is dead.
Oh, champion against fear, rise and face.
I would prefer not to face anxiety. My name is Gray when I have the color set to blue. Weird. It's blue to me.
Okay.
Get to higher ground. Yeah, they do see us. I've at least gone to higher ground.
Look. Just checking, but you do remember what we're here to do, right?
Refresh my memory.
Right. What am I doing?
Happy
again?
Pride!
Oh, I don't know. The mission that's more important than our own lives? First, we get to the royal capital and get you enlisted as a guardsman at the army's recruitment center. This could decide the fate of the whole country. We either do our jobs or we die. And if it's all the same to you, I'd rather stay alive. So we've got to see this mission through. Come on. We don't want the sun to go down on us in the wastes. Let's pull ourselves together and get back on the road. You know what they say. Anxiety breeds the world's cruelest monsters. I mean, fairies say that at least. I can at least cast my usual spell for you. It's the small comforts, right?
It's as though music is playing directly in my mind. The effects of Gallica's magic is inspiring.
Music was the first magic this world ever knew, after all. Makes the road a little easier. Look!
That's a road, isn't it?
Over there!
What a relief! Grand Trad is already in sight. Almost there. Let's keep moving and try to stay out of sight.
Got a sec? It's all clear. What? I don't like this.
Oh, this is bad. Oh no.
Not good. Run for it!
This land of 8 tribes and 3 nations, all blessed by the power of magic. The United Kingdom of Uchronia. The year is 785. Uchronia is shaken to the core by the sudden death of its king. Anxiety breeds dissent among the tribes. Disparities tear them apart, And no mortal mind remembers the heroic tales upon which their land was built. By this story of fantasy, may this faded world be painted anew.
Oh, Great Seeker, bearer of fantasy empowered. Hear my wish and come forth from thy epoch of glory to grant me thy... It went too fast.
Whoa, just look!
Whoa.
Get on with it, then! Drop the dog! Hang him dead! Please! I've done nothing wrong! Lying dog! Don't try to deny it! You trample the law for the fun of it!
Let it be known, for misuse of an igniter, you will hang by the neck until dead!
Yeah!
There's no way that crowd was going to listen to anything a Paribus said.
Such a shame. Might you spare some coin? Bless you. Oh,
careful!
Hurry!
Don't you have any street?
No, it's on Steam.
Come on, kid.
So I think the game is on Switch too.
Look, we're not tourists here. We've gotta stay focused.
Right.
You noticed back on the wagon? You might be the only elder here, in the whole city even.
You'll check after the stream? Okay.
The capital's incredible. Just look at all the different tribes. You never see this kind of diversity out in the countryside. Not that it's very balanced. I see more Plomars and Roussants than anyone else. Which means a dopey elder kid's gonna stick out like a sore thumb. Try to keep your head down, okay?
Hey, did you hear what they're saying about His Majesty? They say it wasn't illness at all. I heard it was foul play, assassination.
Shh, careful who hears you say that.
But it's just like the prince, isn't it? They say he was attacked in the dead of night. A war of succession is coming, I tell you.
Sounds like monsters have been prowling the countryside. They're sending the guard out to deal with them. The army's really gone to hell. It's a far cry from when we had Count Luis at the helm, I'll tell you that much.
Hard to see how the nation can come back from this.
We'd not have to ask if the prince was still alive.
The king dead, his son stricken. Are there none left to bear the weight of the crown?
We've done all in our power, but not even the kingdom's best, the saint, could purify this affliction.
Over 10 years he has languished under this curse. How much longer can his body hold out? No doubt His Highness would protest. But since he cannot, we have no choice. For the man who cursed His Highness and murdered our king, there can be no mercy. I never thought I would have to ask this of you. But there are so few of us left now. There is no one else to turn to. Will you infiltrate the military to deliver a message to our contact there? This is your mission. For all our sakes, You cannot fail.
I see. That's our mission.
Hey, are you listening?
Well, oh.
I guess I can't blame you for feeling nostalgic. You and the prince were pretty close. Anyway, getting to the capital was only the beginning. Now comes the real high-stakes part. You gotta go get enlisted, so you can meet up with our operative. Remember, nobody here knows who we are. Nobody here knows the prince might still have a claim to the throne. That means if we get busted, that's it. Nobody's gonna save us. Step 1. Let's figure out where the recruitment center is. Shouldn't be too hard, considering the need for soldiers.
Do you know where we're going? Feel free to admit that you're lost and ask me for advice. Press RB to open the local map. If you're unsure of what to do, try pressing Y. Gallica always has good ideas, or so she thinks. Press up in safe areas like towns to save your progress.
Whatever will I do? Whatever will I do?
Dating woman?
Huh? An elder? Here?
Look at that. The new model's out now. I could be out there slinging spells like a master if I had one of those.
I guess that's the big city for you. Everyone and their mother has a magic igniter. So many different types, too.
Now I want one for myself.
Yeah, until you see the price tag. Can't imagine what it's like having to wave around some shiny stick to use magic. Me? I can whip out magic anytime I like. And I can even see the Magla in the air. Though, I'm not exactly an archmage.
Wonders never cease. A fairy and an elden child. Are you new to our fair city? Well, I suggest you keep a low profile. Trust me when I say you don't want to catch the eyes of the lords and ladies. Ah, but I'm getting ahead of myself. I run this humble shop. Are you in the market for an igniter? Here's something that might catch a foreigner's eye. This is modeled after the royal scepter and would make the perfect souvenir.
How much is it?
You're not really going to fall for that, are you? How would you even know what the royal scepter looks like to begin with? You've really never heard of it. Wow. Where do I even start?
A symbol and instrument of the crown's sovereignty. Passed down through generations. If you believe the legends, it houses incredible magic. World-shattering power. More practically, you might call it the world's most potent magic igniter. And in the king's hands, it was enough of a deterrent to stave off invasion.
Now he's dead. With no living heir either.
Tragic, isn't it? Kingly magic is of little use without a king. You picked a bad time to visit, boy. I don't know why you're here, but there's trouble brewing.
I'll keep that in mind.
A word of caution, then. Your survival is your own responsibility.
Well, that was unnecessarily ominous. She has a point, though. We'll need to be careful. Anyway, we don't have time to hang around chatting with the locals. We've got a recruitment office to find.
Let's head there.
Give it a fold, I say. Who else can it be?
Grand Trad. Regolith Grand Cathedral. Thank you for redeeming Yeehaw. I was hoping that we'd blend in with the crowd and no one would notice that you're an Elda, but the people here have sharper eyes than I thought. We don't want to draw attention, but hiding your tribe is only going to make it worse. People may insult you, but do your best to stand tall. Easier said than done, I'm sure, but it's for the sake of the mission. And on that note, the recruitment center we're looking for should be just ahead. Where are you going? That's not the way to the recruitment center.
That's wrong. Come off it.
Beg pardon?
I'm out of ideas.
That's wrong.
I'm out of ideas.
Say there. Dear me.
That must be the recruitment center. I'll let you take it from here. It should be pretty straightforward. Oh, and if they start asking questions, just be as honest as you can. Lying will only make us more suspicious. So long as you don't compromise the mission, you're fine. Good luck in there. Knock 'em dead.
Oh, it's not on Switch? Aw. I thought it might be. Guess not.
Okay, you got this.
A blue blood, are you? The army's no place for velvet-swaddled lordlings. Why are you here? Perhaps your noble family collapsed under its own weight. Is that it?
Lineage seems a strange measure for a soldier's worth. I'm looking to enlist. Is that enough for you or not?
An uppity one, aren't you? Fine, lordling. Welcome to the Guard, where it'll be your privilege to die screaming and bloody in service of your country. But mark my words, war will turn your arrogance to piss. When your corpse is plucked from the mud, do try to look patriotic.
Rousing words, Captain. You think threats will buy loyalty? No wonder nobody respects the Guard anymore. But I'm here now, so perhaps the kingdom isn't a lost cause.
Insolent pup! You will learn your place.
Don't. The healers have enough on their plates already.
Be gone, and be thankful you're still in one piece. All right, next. Hurry it up. An elder? I thought your kind was long gone. Age 18. An orphan, too. The army can always use more of those. So, what brings you to enlist?
I need the money.
Pragmatic, if nothing else. But I suppose a vagrant like you could use the work. So, what can you bring to our beloved corps? Any skills to speak of?
I'm small, but quick.
Yes, I could see that. Always the cowards who run the fastest, eh?
Right, last order of business. Make your mark or sign your name if you're actually literate.
Okay, his name is Goober.
You know your letters, do you? We'll get some use out of you yet. All right, lad. Welcome to the Guard.
Yes!
I'm sure you heard about the monster sighting, so stay sharp out there. We're short-handed as it is, so be a good lad and try not to get killed on your first deployment. You can pick up your kit at reception. Standard issue guards and armor and igniter. Kingdom property. So if you break
Yeah, like a goofy goober.
On your way now. Up to. Next.
Thanks for reading me, Clown Nose. Hi, Degree Scaffold. How are you doing today? And you too, Monokuma. What a long line. Guess we've got no choice but to wait our turn.
You're so young. Are you enlisting too? Well, not much choice if you don't have money or a job. Reeve makes the world go round, as it were. You want a magic igniter? Join the queue. Cutting's only gonna get you chewed out. You enlisting as well? The line starts behind me, if so. Or was there something you needed?
You really a noble?
I take it you'd overheard my interview. Yes, guilty as charged. I am a noble, but just a countryside son of a lord. My family is of no real consequence. Let's just say I have my own circumstances. I'm volunteering to fight in order to protect the kingdom. Foolish or not.
It's on Xbox, so you're gonna be getting it? Awesome.
Blast it! I came to enlist because I heard you can make a quick reverie, but they really make you work alongside creepy Elda? A parapist I can deal with, but Elder are right ominous.
Where'd you hear that?
God's own scriptures, there's where. Guess you can't expect an Elder to know shite.
Let him say what he wants. Fighting someone like him would just be a waste of energy. Hello, Henry. This is called Metaphor ReFantazio.
They said tribe don't matter in the army, but they'll probably put me up front as a meat shield. Not that I can find better work. Wish I could serve Count Louis. His army's built on merit, so even a parapist stands a chance.
Oh, join the queue.
I heard they get sightings.
What? Of those huge monsters? You think that's why we're low on soldiers? Wish they'd have told us that. What do they call them? Something like,
I love fantasy type games like this, so I had to make sure it was at least on my only 2 consoles. Humans? Was he about to say humans? Monsters are humans? And humans are monsters?
Another Clamar. Wait. No. You don't look like the others. Surely not. An elder? It's the first of your kind I've seen.
Move it. There's a priority around here. We're arming squires and children with igniters now. Waste of good gear. It's better off in my hands. Give it here.
Brute force and crude insults. The world is yours for the taking.
Care to say that again, boy?
We all have our reasons to enlist. Now get back in line.
Oh, another high and mighty Clamar, is it? You think your pretty words will measure up to pure Rousseau strength?
Oh, forget the tribes. This is a matter of pride. Now, you owe us both an apology.
Come on, no fighting in the ranks.
Sorry for making a scene. You all right?
Thanks.
Thanks. You didn't have to do that.
Just felt like stepping in. Don't worry about it. Well, see you around. Try not to die out there.
Don't make my job any harder, please. Here, your igniter.
Cinder igniter.
These days, most come with their own magna crystals. So with practice, anyone can use magic. To an extent, anyway. It's not the sort of thing you can master in a day. For now, newbies like you best focus on...
The thing around his neck is apparently a magic igniter. The captain I spoke with earlier had one too. They must take on many different forms, like I saw on the main street.
And take this too. Protect it with your life.
Royal Capital Vicinity Map.
Wow, that's a real map. It's dangerous to even chart the wilds, but this is full of details. Only the military could pull this together.
Listen up, striplings. My name is Captain Klinger. And as of this moment, you miserable lot are under my command. I'm sure you've all heard about our forces being tied up with the funeral proceedings for His Majesty. But if you think you're on cushy security detail, think again. First, you will be deployed to a fortress at the northern border, where you will be trained into true guards. Our veterans there will teach you the one thing you need to master if you're to survive. Pain.
Perfect. That's exactly where our contacts hold up.
Enjoy tonight's sleep, because it's the last full night's rest you'll get. Dismissed!
Waters Day Night.
Look at all the other recruits. They really are desperate for new blood. Oh, right. I know you don't know what our contact looks like yet, but he'll know you by your sword. He'll also know right away why we've come. And don't worry, I'll recognize him. Well, the charming captain is probably right. We should get some rest before tomorrow. Hey. You awake?
Yeah, I'm awake.
Sorry to bug you. Look, I just have a lot on my mind. Can't seem to fall asleep. I'd heard about what it was like in the capital, but still. When you hear and see all this prejudice out in the open, it's a lot. You okay?
It never gets easier.
Yeah, I can tell. Try to put it behind you, okay? Some people are even saying it's the lesser tribe's fault that the monsters are showing up at all. These are the same kind of people who burned down your village, remember?
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, but still. The prince was kind to take you in. He cared more about who you were than what you were. I can see why you'd want to repay him. Oh, speaking of, he's the one who gave you that book, right? Can I see it?
Sure, I guess.
I gotta say, I've been curious. Thanks.
This is so funny. The fantasy is our reality. That's cute.
So it's a fantasy world made up by the author. The prince loved those kinds of stories. Okay, let's see. It says the young traveler was amazed by the world he saw. In this world, there is only one tribe. All people accept each other, and no soul is born into discrimination. Wow. So not even any fairies? I guess less differences means less to argue over. In such a world, there is no need for sorcery. A megapolis is built through learning and labor. Towers of glass that reach the heavens. Safe nights with no dark shadows. Busy streets well traveled. And in the laws of these emotionally satisfied people, it reads, all lives are equal. Whoa. I see. No magic, no tribal conflict. And equality for all? It really does sound like a fantasy. But it's strange to feel envious of a fictional world. Hey, are you asleep already? You know how hard it is for me to turn these pages on my own? Well, guess I'll just read more later. Good night.
Waters Day Late Night. Arbor's Day, early morning.
Shouldn't you be resting? I'm fine. In fact, I'm glad we have this chance to talk. I've been reading, and I hope that someday we can make our kingdom like the place in this book. You said it was some kind of fantasy novel, didn't you? Our lives are decided at birth, by tribal purity, or by the differences that make us who we are. I don't want that to be the world we live in. The Elder here are a perfect example. If you'd not sheltered me, I would never have survived. And yet, they burned your home down. It's tragic, and no one should have to suffer so. Someone needs to fix... You okay? Don't push yourself so hard. Reality is much too cruel. I know that. But I'll fight it. I'll fight to the end. I'm a prince. But I need to be a hero. One worthy of the throne. A hero? One who can lead. A beacon who will pierce the darkness when all seems lost. My father taught me that. In his stories, the kingdom was full of legendary heroes. So I can't give up. In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter. Not that I expect it will be easy. I believe in you. Familiar words. When I'm down, when I struggle, you're always there to help me through it. Let's do it. You'll be a hero. Trust me.
Thanks for redeeming Yeehaw.
I won't give up either. Trust me.
Until arrival at the northern border fort, one day remains.
Medals Day. I wonder how far we've come. Let's find our destination, the northern border fort. You can view information about your surroundings in the world's map. Use the movement keys to highlight location you want to learn more about, then press A. A fortress built to defend Grand Trad during the Annex War. After long disuse, it is now manned due to frequent monster sightings. The northern border fort. This is where our contact should be, so hopefully we find him quickly. All we can do for now is rest. We have a big day tomorrow.
The carriage transporting the new recruits arrives at its destination.
Idol's Day, daybreak. Evening.
The northern border fort. The towering fortress was built during the Annex War in the mountains at the edge of the territory. Even now, soldiers are sent there for its strategic importance to the royal capital, and to combat the rising waves of monsters. Fresh-faced soldiers disembark from their coaches at the foot of a steep ascent to the fort, the first of many uphill battles.
What's this chunky pride parade I just read about? Oh, it's just a raid train slot.
Oh, finally.
I'm just gonna be doing stenography during it. I'm doing raid trains all this month. The first one is on my birthday, the 4th. Hello, Clothman. How are you doing today? I'm doing fine.
Oh, finally, can hardly feel my legs.
Listen well, you lackwits. The battlefield is no place to sit on your asses, and the border front is always a battlefield. The call to arms could sound at any time. Stand to, curs. You have the honor to serve at the command of Captain Klinger, war hero, tactician, master of arms. When I earned rank in the trenches, forged in the blood of my comrades.
You just shiny hunting today? Cool. Have fun.
Say, friend, I'm curious. What is it about that book that's captivated you so?
It tells of a world united as one tribe.
No discrimination, eh? A far cry from our world, then. So it's describing a better world. A utopia, perhaps. I'm something of a reader myself, but that's not like any book I've read. You know, when the late king took the throne, he was quite the idealist himself. He made grand claims about unifying the people under his rule.
Nice! A shiny Weedle.
Never managed to do it in the end, of course. Reform takes more than high-minded, eloquent speeches. Maybe he was too blind to see that himself.
Listen to you. A babe with his first sword thinking he knows better than a king. Keep your mouth shut. No one cares what you think.
Nobody asked you.
Something to say? Go on. I'm listening.
If it's a fight you want, draw your blade.
Didn't think you'd just challenge me straight out. You've got guts for a lesser tribesman. Well, Clamar, I'll let it go this time. But only because I like your friend. Next time, keep your complaining to yourself.
That's the last thing I need. Though I suppose I deserved it in part, speaking ill of the dead and all. My mouth tends to get ahead of my thoughts sometimes. Although, I'm glad a bad habit seems to have drawn us together. Oh, never got round to an introduction. I'm Stroll. Leon Stroll, son of the Count of Harlia.
I'm Goober.
And you are?
That's my name.
I have that right? It's got a certain weight to it. For what it's worth, my title doesn't mean much. Here and now, we're peers and equals.
By the skin of my teeth! Now, where was I? Right, as for you, fresh meat.
Someone!
You got your last target shiny? Cool! That's awesome.
Is that a soldier? Hey, speak to me, man. What happened?
Listen. Stay on guard. It's too...
He's unconscious.
Not one of mine. Must be one of the fort's guard. Those damn vultures across the border. They must have...
I love naming my characters Goober.
Anyway, to the fort. Double time. I'll stay behind to see to the poor bastard's wounds.
You want us to go on ahead? Alone?
Goober, I barely know her.
I knew fear would take you at the first step. You want to turn tail? Are you a traitor?
Tells myself to catch all the starters, shiny alpha and female. Cool. Sounds like a nice challenge.
The guard has no place for cowards. You are part of His Majesty's Royal Army. Swallow your fear, fight with pride, and we'll all have medals this time tomorrow.
He's right. We're warriors. Up there is our first chance at glory and riches. Damned if I'm gonna waste it. Let's go.
Damn it. Well, I suppose this is what we signed up for. Onward to the
Onward to the fort. The hardest one was Chikorita.
Hey, I've got a bad feeling about this. It's hard to explain, but it's like there's a stench in the air, and it's getting stronger.
Hey, did something happen? Wait, is that a fairy? Did you catch it yourself?
She's with me.
Yes, and I have a name, by the way. It's Gallica.
So you travel together?
I don't think she stayed well hidden. It felt like everyone was just ignoring her. Because she is pretty big for a fairy. Very unavoidable to see the constant fluttering of wings.
Well, I didn't want anyone making a fuss. But we've got bigger problems right now. I can't shake this feeling. We gotta be careful.
Agreed. I'll follow orders, but I'm not about to let this armchair general send me to my death. Let's take a moment, then head in once we're prepared. I assume you know how to use an igniter properly?
I'm not so sure. He's never used one before. I mean, he's a commoner, so not much chance to.
Fair enough. Well, just stay behind me and you'll be alright.
I'm on storyteller mode, so I'm not gonna die. I'm invincible.
I'm with you.
Stroll, a brave fighter trying to conceal his nobility, has become your ally.
Oh, this is bad. I didn't think you'd actually have to fight anyone. I just hope our contact in the fort's okay. Let's keep our guard up and hope we find out.
Oh, the music has changed. Oh, hi Isaac! How are you doing? Thanks for redeeming Hydrate.
Okay.
Well, this is an unexpected turn of events, but don't lose sight of our mission, okay? Be careful. Our contact should be inside, and we just have to find him.
You're running with such purpose. What was that you were talking about? You said something about your ally?
Oh, it's nothing. I was just worried about the soldiers inside.
I see. Well, whatever the case, this situation concerns me too. Let's go inside.
Open door.
Oh, what's going on in here? There's a bunch of dead soldiers right at the beginning.
What is happening in here? It's a monster?
There it is.
A human? I thought they were gonna say human. I thought so.
Stand your ground! Charging! Pursue!
We have to help the survivors.
Damn, this is horrific. So many dead.
Rias, I hope you're safe.
There's no time to waste. If we look, we may find some that still draw a breath.
This is bad.
Get back, we've got company.
What's the deal with this one? It feels similar to that monster from earlier.
It's smaller, but is that a human too? It looks like we're going to have to fight it.
Wait, if it's a human, do we even stand a chance?
All the more reason we can't just let it be. Trust me, I have some history with them. Besides, our only hope right now is to join forces and strike as one. Would you not agree? I'm glad you've still got your wits about you. With you here, we might just get through this. Look, we don't stand a chance against that thing if we attack it separately. We can only fight if we work out a plan together. Understand? The two of us working as one. I'll trust your judgment on the timing of the attack.
Press Y to engage in a squad battle alongside your allies. You can press Y anytime, but if you use X attacks to stun enemies first, you'll start the battle with an advantage. Stay on the offensive by continuously attacking with X to deplete the enemy's break gauge that appears next to them, eventually stunning them.
Things will be fine.
We can't get sloppy.
Right. Let's do this.
In squad battles, press X to attack with your equipped weapon or press Y to use skills, which consume MP. Thanks for redeeming Autism Creature and Pat My Head. Performing an action will expend one turn icon seen at the top of the screen. When all turn icons are consumed, the opponent's round begins. On Storyteller, you'll be able to revive instantly when the party is wiped out in battle. If escape is possible during battle, you will always succeed. Homo Oppo. Use equipped igniter to deal weak magic fire damage to one enemy.
Even easier than expected.
Level 2.
Not bad. I'll strive for greater heights.
How about luck? Ad break is starting soon. Woo, we pulled through somehow.
We're alive, and that's all I could ask. Let's press forward while we still can. Hold on.
Wait.
There's another one. If it spots us, this could get nasty.
But we have the element of surprise. We could catch it off guard if we strike now, right? If you manage to successfully attack an enemy without being seen using X, there's a chance your entire break gauge will deplete at once for an instant stun.
Okay.
Our usual tactics should work.
Stop you.
I won't hold back.
I think I'm getting used to this.
Okay.
I feel stronger.
That was the
What's
last.
here? Check. Medicinal herb.
Let's stash that somewhere safe.
Watch out.
Let's do this.
Not too many.
Let's do this.
Don't let your guard down.
Through here.
The power of fire.
The power of fire.
There's no way I'm stopping here.
I think that's all of them.
He's still breathing, but he's badly wounded.
Inelda, don't bloody touch me. I'm in a bad enough spot without you making it worse. That monster showing up was your fault, wasn't it? Bad luck follows you people. Ugh, of course this is how it ends. Damn it. Damn it all to bloody hell.
Asshole. Okay. Be right back. Ad break has started on Twitch. Okay, we're back.
You're so young, a fresh recruit. Get away from me, from here now. That thing is up ahead. There's still more soldiers left alive, right? We can't just run and leave them be. You're too late. The monster. We can't just run away. Stay away from that thing.
He's not here either. Where could he have gone?
What have you been muttering to yourself this whole time? What has you so concerned? Damn, Zelda! I knew this fort was cursed. You're why that horror attacked. Calm down. It's not his fault the human appeared. You must know that, surely. But everyone's dead. They all had families. Help me, Elda. I don't care anymore. I don't want to die.
Damn it.
Wait.
Hold on.
You too. Perhaps you're searching for someone?
That's right.
I thought as much. Now it makes sense. Why hide this from me? I trust you have a good reason?
Well, to tell you the truth...
That cry. Is that the human from earlier?
It sounded like it came from the top of that tower. Maybe there are still soldiers fighting it there.
We'll handle our personal matters later. Rescuing any survivors takes precedence. To the top of the tower.
Let's hurry.
Stunned an enemy.
Let's give him a fight.
I'll give it my all.
When engaging in a squad battle against a stunned enemy, one party member will perform an advantageous initial attack. In addition, enemies remain stunned at the start of battle. Be sure to take advantage of this.
The power of fire.
This game is amazing. Yeah, it feels amazing so far.
They chose the wrong opponent.
That should do it.
Old coin. I wonder what that's for.
The roof is just up ahead. Might I have a moment? If I'm honest, I have my doubts there could be survivors. Facing that monster together may not even save anyone at this point. But I'm going to do it anyway. It's the noble thing to do.
Isn't that just throwing your life away? Why do this if it's possibly for nothing?
Because if there's a chance that there's even one survivor, then I'll not be the noble who runs away. Not this time. I could never live with myself.
This time?
And you? You plan to forge ahead despite the risk? I take it you refuse to die until you've found whoever it is you're searching for.
I won't let you die up there.
That's true.
I can't just leave you to die up there.
Huh, I'm touched. Even in a situation like this, you worry more for others than yourself.
If I run now, I'll never deliver the message and the prince will die. We have no choice but to press on.
Well then, lend me your strength.
This feeling, I knew it. That human from earlier is up there. What should we do? Let's go. Try not to do anything rash.
Yep.
Okay, here we go.
Tall as fuck door. Why's it gotta be that big? Are there giants in this game? All those dead soldiers.
If you evolve a female mime junior, wouldn't it technically be a Mrs. Mime?
Sure. I guess. Damn, such tremendous power.
It's horrible. I can't believe what I'm seeing.
We can't let it get away with this. We have to hold it off somehow.
Carol.
Damn humans. It was all because of them.
No, the mission depends on our survival.
Let's go. Fire!
Vile monster. You're mine.
The power of
Not doing much damage. Wing beat. Woof. See where I'm going. So what is it always, Mr. Mime?
What's going on?
Bro.
Didn't even flinch.
Damn it all! I'm not going down like this. I won't hold back.
Ooh, that one did 3 damage. I bet we're meant to lose this battle. What more can I do? The prince is my best friend. I need to save him. I can't die in a place like this. And yet...
I'll distract it. You two, run!
But...
Above all else, I am a noble, and a noble defends his people, no matter the cost. Farewell. If you would repay me, then live.
Wasn't enough.
What? No! Please!
Oh no!
Stroll!
Don't be a fool. Just run before it...
Oh, fate-saddled child. Oh, anguished traveler. Thy fate is crown-twined, thy soul bound for the throne. The future yet unknown dawns in this moment. Thy path may fork, but only one may be chosen. Confront the threat before thee, or die here in obscurity. Now choose.
I choose.
So be it. Heroism lies in the soul that stands firm against its fears. Power awaits thy command. The time is come to awaken the hero within. Engrave thy very heart.
Thanks for redeeming Yeehaw. Ooh, what is going on? He ripped out something?
What the heck is going on? Anyway, we've got to find a way to fight
Deals
back.
weak magic wind damage to one enemy. Okay.
Scour! Alright, that did the trick.
My own power doesn't even compare. What's more, I can use magic despite its lack of an igniter.
Nice dodge! Not like they could get you with that. Are you okay? If we don't push back, we're dead. Can't we fend off those attacks somehow?
Certain enemies are weak to certain affinities. After you've hit one of these weaknesses, the word weak will be displayed. Hitting an opponent's weakness or scoring a critical hit against them will only decrease the turn icon by half.
Looks like it mainly attacks with the
Light
heads
as
and
power.
blade feet. We could target those.
Wind!
Done.
It's okay.
You've gotta hit the other spot too!
Scour! Let's push through!
Seeker?
Wind!
For Leo's apple.
Not bad. I'll strive for greater heights.
True power is born of the heart, a wish from which thy strength is drawn. Yet fear and anxiety always trail in such a wish's wake. Since time immemorial, those we call heroes have earned the title through this order. They pursued their wishes and boldly walked a path of virtue. What thou hast awakened is the true spirit of a hero. The power that lies dormant in
Thanks for
depths.
redeeming Autism Creature.
Power to reforge the fear of the unknown into curiosity. If thou wouldst change the world by thine own hand, take this newfound power and venture forth. Thy journey shalt reveal thy soul's mission.
What was that voice? And you! What was that power you used? You had a metal heart, and your whole body was... It was crazy! Look, that Stroll guy is still alive!
I'll be damned. Someone actually survived.
That voice... Grius! Oh, thank goodness, you're alive!
Gallica, you made it.
He's our man on the inside, the one I'm delivering the message to.
He's badly hurt. You, boy, lend me your shoulder. We'll need to carry him. The smell of blood will draw out the beasts. Let's not hang about. The lad's out cold, but he'll live. We should be fine if we take a moment's rest here.
Oh, you're a sight for sore eyes, Grius. Just wish it were under better circumstances.
We're both alive, and you can't ask for much better in these parts. Sorry I couldn't join you in the fray. So, this is our newcomer, eh? How'd this boy manage to command power like that?
It's like nothing I've ever seen. Do you know anything about it?
I might. For now, the mission comes first.
Ah, right. I'd better just get straight to the message. Grius, you have a new mission. Avenge the king. And kill Luis Guillaburn.
Well, good. It's about damn time. Those scheming nobles haven't said so publicly, but every soldier knows it was nothing natural that killed the king. Damn that Luis. Couldn't stop at one royal, could he?
Wait, there's more. The prince is getting worse. We're running out of time. Here, look. I brought a treasure from the village. They called it a farsight mirror. You need to see the prince's condition for yourself.
Through the mirror lies the prince, deep in slumber in the hidden village.
His Highness won't last much longer. Those thorns are thick enough to claim him.
Luis cast the curse, so killing him is the only way to lift it. If we wait any longer, you're just gonna crown a new king.
You have to kill him?
Suppose we'd better start at the beginning. About 15 years ago, a child enlisted in the army. But it wasn't his age that had people talking. It was his ruthless military genius. Hero to some, monster to others. Luis Guillaburn, a prodigal tactician and a master of magla arts. Some said it was only a matter of time before he made general. The youngest the nations had.
Until he attacked the prince.
That night, when the prince's quarters were breached, it was no ordinary mage who cast that fatal curse. It was Luis Guillaburn himself. But the son's death wasn't enough for him. Now he's got the father's blood on his hands. And if that king-slaying fiend ends up on the throne, we're all doomed.
But when we were exploring the royal capital, there were a lot more Luis supporters than I expected. How can they still trust him after all that?
Luis is cunning. He left no evidence. Accuse him as you will, the allegations wouldn't stick. All they could do was send him as far away as possible. A post in the middle of nowhere. Plenty of soldiers never believed the charges in the first place. When they look at him, they see a capable veteran unjustly made into the noble scapegoat. Most think the Royal Army was at its best when he was in charge. And in truth, it's hard to deny. Without him, we'd never have crushed the rebel uprising so quickly. Damn the man. But he's earned his titles. He's mastered the blade, magic, and he's clearly intelligent. To the masses who want change, he seems the savior they need.
If even you're that worried about him, then this isn't going to be easy.
That's a hell of a mission. And I want in.
So that's your game, eh? Pretend to sleep, eavesdrop on the plan. You're a fool to give yourself away.
If you want my blood, then let your blade strike true. I'm not going to run. Not from you, and not from a chance to do what's right.
Look, Grius, he saved our lives back there. And it sounds like we could use the help. Seems like kind of a waste to kill him. Especially if he's volunteering.
Then answer me this. The boy's all but a stranger to you, yet you risk your life to save him. Why?
I would live, fight, and die a noble, sir. To have done otherwise would betray my title, to say nothing of my heart.
I'm losing my edge. Make me regret this, and I will slay you where you stand.
You'll let him help us?
Right then. My life and sword are yours.
As far as the rest of the world's concerned, you perished in that castle. You'll find the job ahead will be easier for a dead man. Your lives are kept only by the blades in your hands, and you'll raise them at my command.
Quest start. Operation Save the Prince from Death's Curse. Save the Prince from his curse and defeat Luis Guillaburn, the treasonous fiends who not only attacked the prince but murdered the king. Deadline unknown. Rank 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 out of 10.
Luis will also be at the royal funeral. If we're not back to the capital by then, we lose our chance at his head. But no main roads. That'll mean checkpoints and questions. We're bound for a different route. We'll cut through the abandoned mine up ahead to save us going the long way round. For tonight, see to your wounds. We'll leave at first light.
New ally, Grius. The battle-hardened veteran has become your ally.
Feels like the mission is finally starting. Let's set up our camp then.
Now, we should finally be able to get some rest. This your first deployment, boy? Thank your lucky stars you survived a brush with a human.
What the hell was that? It was like no beast I've ever seen.
No one truly knows. They're protected by Magla, so even the sharpest steel does little good against them. They're no simple beast. All we do know is with every passing year, more of their kind tear travelers apart. That was why I was first sent undercover here, investigating.
And? Did you learn anything?
Simmer down, boy. There wasn't a damn thing to be found on those monsters. Well, the moon's still low. If you've any other questions, now's the time.
Tell me more about the mission.
I want to hear about the mission.
With numbers like this, a head-on assault would be suicide. Quick, covert assassinations are best bet. Kingslayer or no, Luis has a lot of public favour behind him. To the people, he's the only man with the wit and war power to bring down humans. The military seems powerless to stop them, so he plays saviour. The man's practically a monster himself. By your age, he was not only a master tactician, but damn near an archmage besides.
And the three of us alone are supposed to stop him?
We'll just have to blend in with the crowd at the funeral. I won't abide him surviving the ceremony. He will die by my hand.
A fire should keep the really dangerous stuff away, I hope.
Never in all my life have I witnessed anything like that power you used. Tell me, is this some sort of magic? No, I suppose it couldn't be. Not with the igniters we were supplied with, at least. Yours was broken in the commotion, besides. Incredible. If only I'd had that kind of power back then. Apologies, I'm just thinking out loud. Today's been a trying day for us both, so let's get some rest. You've done a fine job delivering that message, lad. It's finally time for us to ask for His Highness. You want to ask about that power, don't you? I had a question of my own. You seem to know a great deal about the royal family. Before you infiltrated the army, who were you? Nothing but a mercenary, and yet His Majesty gave me the honor of being His Highness the Prince's tutor in swordplay. The night of the attack, I was there. Really? That's incredible.
I see.
What was that power in you, I wonder? Rhea seems to know something about it. Well, hey, I say use it or lose it. That's it, let's take the rest of the day off.
Got it?
Can't sleep? Guess I'm not surprised after what we just went through.
For some reason, the stream on TikTok just stopped working. Okay, now it's working.
Still, you've got to keep yourself rested to be at your best.
I know, I will.
I wanted to tell you, though. When the human attacked, I heard a strange voice. It told me my duty would be to guide you. What do you think it meant? I mean, I haven't exactly been much of a guide so far. All I told you was that we had to deliver our message, and that almost got you killed. I never expected it would be this dangerous, and it feels kind of like it's my fault.
It's not your fault.
You say that, but look, I can't fight with you. But as long as you're up against all this scary stuff, I'll try to help however I can. You've got something special, you know. I don't know what it is just yet. Oh, hey, you know what insomnia is good for? Catching up on reading.
Reading more of the book, huh?
If only our lives were anything like the world in your novel. It's just war after war here, with Magla arts fueling the flames. But it's a nice fantasy. Enjoy it while you can. Good night.
Well, hello. Nice to meet you. I've been waiting. And now you've acquired a most interesting power. You truly are an intriguing.
Yeah, kitty. I trust this man already because he has a cat and he has a very gender aesthetic.
Fascinating. In the moments where your heart is most gripped by the book, I can reach out to you. My name is Moore, and I am the humble author of the novel you've been reading. You stand now in my study. Quite something, isn't it? A hall of wisdom, purpose-built for the research of certain powers. I call it academia. Alas, it's as much a prison as it is a library. His most merciful majesty saw fit to lock me in this place. It has me a bit addled, honestly. I no longer remember where in the kingdom my study actually lies. I never imagined my voice would reach beyond these walls. Until you appeared. And now, by whatever strange forces are afoot, I can speak directly to your mind. So, what would you say to an alliance?
What kind of alliance?
There must be more you wish to know. For instance, the nature of this fascinating power you've awakened to. I believe you have found a way to wield true magic. You need no petty conduit of mortal make. You can even change your appearance using the raw magma within. It is above all a mystic, long-hidden art. Now the stuff of legend. What I have come to call archetypes.
Archetypes?
A spirit of heroic virtue. A transformative power that manifests only in those who embody the heroes and kings of old in some core aspect. Heroes of antiquity are often depicted as near mythic figures, with forms transcending the mortal. These accounts are no mere allegory, but truth. However, none of my records describe anyone wielding such power as freely as you. Perhaps you are meant for not just proficiency, but mastery. In their truest form, archetypes represent the power of a true hero. One who can drive away calamity and evil in this world, no matter its form. Indulge me this request, and I believe my dream may yet be possible. Together, we can restore the kingdom's ideals. I shall gladly provide you knowledge and assistance to master your newfound power. So what say you? Will you take my hand in friendship?
Okay.
The bargain
I hear a voice from somewhere.
The scholar in search of utopia, more. Within him dwells the virtue of the seeker. Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
New bond, rank 1.
Now let's see what...
New ability, Seeker Archetype. The party can now study the Seeker once unlocked in Academia. Bright-eyed Student. Allows the party to change between archetypes once unlocked in Academia. I can sense the heroic embodiment of the Seeker from Moore. Moore is the first of your followers, people that support your quest as steadfast allies that you can grow closer to. Strengthening your bonds with your followers will lead to unlocking various abilities that can change the shape of your journey. Moore is just the first of many, so keep an eye out.
We'll meet again, I'm sure. Here's to our joined path, and the thrills that yet lie ahead. The royal funeral draws ever closer. 5 days remain.
Flames Day.
Already then? From here on, we travel in secret. If we're to get back into the capital, we'll have to do it undetected. So we'll cut through the forest, find the abandoned mine shaft in the mountain, and take the tunnel to the other side.
That way they'll never see us coming, huh?
Lad, you'll be our vanguard. It'll be a trial by fire, but the sooner you get used to that power, the better.
Speaking of, you were talking like you know something about it.
Not much. Just what I've picked up from missions in the early days. I've only heard it's a power found in those who walk a righteous path. Sounded like superstition to me, but everything's always clearer on the battlefield. Once I saw it in action, I could tell it was no fable. Never thought it'd come back to haunt me. Despite all my training and research, I never managed to master it myself.
Huh. It really is something special.
Don't forget, one wrong move and I'll cut you down.
I'm aware.
I'm watching you.
Yes, I get it. Just trust me, all right?
Right. Let's check the map. This'll all be for nothing if we get lost.
They're called the Nord Mines, apparently. Going through them would put us near the capital, it seems.
This road should take us to Grand Trad. We'll check for our way around. Next stop, Grand Trad.
This place
Don't let your guard down.
We should hurry. Our focus is on making it to the royal capital.
The Nord Mines, located northwest of Grand Trad. It is resource-rich with magma crystals. Its proximity to the capital simplified crystal excavation, but the Sanctus Church's sudden proclamation of closure stopped work in its tracks.
The mine's entrance should be just ahead. Don't stray off the path.
What's the matter?
Huh?
I may be imagining it, but I can't help but feel we're being watched. This deep in the wilderness, though? Couldn't be. Sorry, I'm just on edge. Looking for an opening to escape? Don't forget I have my eye on you.
Hey, look! Up in the air!
That large bird is known as a corvo. It stalks its prey from the sky, then goes in for an ambush.
So what now? Like we need another addition to our list of problems. Maybe we can hide and wait it out?
No, we need to keep moving. We're already low on time as it is. Besides, let me guess, you could move much faster if I died back there and you didn't need to keep an eye on me? Come on, have a little faith. Good eye. If you're truly worthy, then demonstrate it. We need to move. Don't fall behind.
Pushing forward.
Oh, this way. Oh, that's the opposite way where she going. Okay. Hold on, there's some wild dogs over there.
Hundos. The beasts hunt in packs. Should they come at us together, we'll be overwhelmed if we're not careful.
We can't give them the chance to surround us. We'll need to find a different path for now.
Why do you hesitate, lad? It's just a pack of wild dogs, barely worth a moment's worry for someone such as you.
Really?
You still don't get it. So be it. It seems you need an impromptu lesson on the basics of combat. Pay attention as this subject affords few mistakes. First, take a good look at your foes. Consider, is this your first meeting, or are you already familiar with them? Once you've assessed their strength, prepare your next move. If they're stronger, approach with caution. If they're weak, cut them down quickly. Now, size up that hundo. What do you make of it? You're letting fear cloud your judgment. You slipped out of Death's grip at the fort, so this should be hardly a challenge.
Press LT to activate phase sight and identify an enemy's strength via their color. Lower level enemies will glow blue, enemies at the same level will glow yellow, and higher level enemies will glow red. Unknown enemies will appear white. When you have leveled up to a point where you think you could overpower certain enemies, you can simply approach the enemy to see if their color has changed.
When engaging a weaker force, clear your mind and simply do what must be done. Put them to the sword.
Weaker enemies can be defeated quickly with a simple X attack. In addition, being attacked on the field by a weaker enemy will not force you into a squad battle, but the protagonist will still take damage. Thanks for redeeming Yeehaw. If you press LB when a cursor is over an enemy, you'll lock onto that enemy. That enemy will always be in view and you can easily close the distance by attacking.
Understood? Now try for yourself, lad.
Okay, they're blue.
Push through! Come on! Very impressive. Push through! Alright, how's that?
Hey! You gained a level!
30 Shaw.
Bonjour.
I did it again. I went the opposite direction.
Never drop your guard even against weaker foes. On the battlefield, fortunes can turn if you let up for even a moment. Should that happen, change your tactics and fight together as one. Stay calm and you'll be fine.
Press Y to initiate a squad battle against an enemy in the field. If you use Y to initiate a squad battle on an enemy after depleting its break gauge with X attacks, the battle starts with a great advantage in your favor. However, if you are attacked by an enemy stronger than you, you'll be forced into a battle where the enemy is at an advantage.
Survey the situation and use different methods to fight. Never stop looking for ways to seize any tactical advantage.
Evaluate the enemies in your vicinity, then decide whether you'll dispatch them quickly with X attacks to stun them first, or jump directly to a strategic squad battle using Y. Phase sight will help you determine your battle approach while staying out of enemy reach. Use it to be as efficient as you tackle a dungeon.
There's no replacement for first-hand experience. Get comfortable with fighting before you reach Grand Trad. I need to be sure you can defend yourself.
That being the case... Come on! This is our chance! Forward!
Go straight!
Get in there! Finish him off!
Press RT assist will automatically move the cursor to an enemy who has a weakness to a skill you have.
Yeesh, they're pretty tough. Better be careful.
A tough one.
Take this! You hate to see it?
Okay.
New skill, Tarukataja.
I think we got them all. We'll be safe for a while.
Push through! On your guard! Come on! Push through! Okay, let's give this all we've got. The next one will fall just as easy.
We made short work.
Am I going the right way? Who is this?
I haven't seen you lot around these parts before. You wouldn't be bandaged now, would you?
What are you talking about?
Now that I get a better look at you, I'd say you aren't bandit material. I guess I'm just on edge. I know it's funny to think so in a deserted place like this, but I feel like I'm being followed. What are you doing in such a remote place? Whoa, I'm not your enemy, friend. I'm just a peddler. I have a regular nearby, so I came for business. But the beasts are real bloodthirsty today, so I assumed a human appeared. For instance, have you heard about the human who appears from nowhere and wipes out entire towns? Terrifying, no? My apologies, didn't mean to sour the mood. Hey, would you lot be interested in buying something? Revival medicine, sounds good. I got some stuff that I can sell.
Now then.
Thank you.
This is bad. They're on to us. Come on!
Yeah, nice work.
Well done.
Nice find. Looks like it could be useful.
That was brilliant.
Push through!
Pace forward. This is our chance.
Hold. The air here has suddenly grown tense.
Hey, what's going on?
Got a moment?
We've been surrounded. Even out here, it would seem that the monsters are the least of our concerns. I know you can hear me, so show yourself. Or would you rather we come at you? Damn, awfully sharp for an old goat, ain't ya? The bastards live long enough. Kill them quick.
It appears we must do this.
I've never fought soldiers before, but I won't waver. Wind!
They've got a lot of health for being a soldier.
What is that? Never seen anything like it.
That's not an igniter.
Still standing. Let's do this.
Goober is being targeted. Press B to guard, which consumes 1 turn icon. Guarding greatly decreases the damage your character takes and prevents any weaknesses from being exploited. This prevents the enemies from gaining turns too.
What's that?
I can take it.
I think
Take
something's
this.
coming. Watch
Finish
out.
the job. Tougher than I thought. No mercy for you. Damn you.
Coming at us.
During squad battles, your formation will affect the damage party members deliver and receive, depending on their position. Those in the front row deal more damage with melee attacks. Those in the back row deal less melee damage, but take less damage from enemies. During battle, you can change your formation by pressing the keys assigned to up and down to move party members between rows.
Let's go. Scour!
It's our turn now. Hold still. Blast.
By this power. Not bad. I feel stronger.
Are they the soldiers from the fort? They survived? No, that couldn't be. They're simply deserters, aren't they? That's not what I'm asking. How would they have already mobilized a pursuit? I don't know, but I think it's safe to say I'm the least of your worries at this point.
In any case, we should probably keep moving. Let's go! this game certainly has music.
All right.
It looks so creepy. Well, I guess you did say it was abandoned.
Aye, the Crown Theocracy ordered it so. I haven't been to this place in quite some time. Despite the royal decree, I still hear of miners risking it all to come to this place, seeking the riches left within. I'll happily trade some illegal miners for the armed detachment of soldiers pursuing us. Shall we hurry inside? You're not wrong there. Make preparations if you must, but be quick about it. Last night's incident wiped out the fort's entire garrison. Surely they lacked the manpower needed to search for deserters. Somehow we're already being pursued. Regardless, due to the nature of our mission, it'd be best if they consider us dead. Let's push through this mine when we can. So it wasn't just my imagination. To think we were being followed this whole time. But like Rhea said, something's off. When that human came out of nowhere, it wiped out all the soldiers to the last. Then again, maybe it didn't come out of nowhere. But if that's the case, no, it couldn't be.
Wait a second. There's probably a bunch of shady miners in there, right? Will we be safe around them?
Fear not, most of them are the same miners who worked here before the closure. Besides, it'd be against their best interest to cause the scene and risk the Crown Theocracy coming down on this place, right?
Oh, sounds like there won't be a problem then. Are you ready? Let's go.
If our pursuers catch up with us, it'll be a whole mess of trouble that I'd rather not deal with. Let's move with haste.
You just thought of something of a heinous shiny hunt? What?
It's dead quiet. Are you sure there are still people working here? That disquieting stillness you feel? Those are your instincts alerting you to the bloodthirst in the air. Judging by the people who were after us before, then it's likely. Halt, deserters!
Don't move! Don't you dare move!
I don't know what Noir is. Obviously it's a Pokemon, but I've never heard of that Pokemon before.
You're trapped like rats now. Lay down your arms and surrender peacefully. As I thought, we've walked right into an ambush. They've got us at a disadvantage, catching us in this narrow bottleneck. We need to turn back now. It's no use. Their entrance is already barricaded with soldiers. Surrender immediately. You've got nowhere to run, and if you don't comply, then the miners will pay the price for your insolence. This is a misunderstanding. We're not deserters. We were forced to retreat. We had no choice. A human. Oh yes, we're well aware of your predicament. That's exactly why we can't have any survivors. Our orders are to let no one escape. Well, it appears we've stepped into a whole damned conspiracy. We have no choice. We fight our way through.
It's a meteorite Pokemon. Oh, okay.
Here they come. Stop them here and now.
I can't believe this.
Yeah, nice work.
Stop right there.
Hey,
What are you
great
doing?
job.
I can't believe this.
Right, we did it.
Haha, losers. Over there, someone's collapsed.
Hey, are you alright?
I told you. I didn't see no deserters. Please. Don't kill me.
The life is gone from his eyes.
What?
Why? To send a message, boy. Either we give ourselves up, or these innocents pay the price.
But the only one who could know we survived, and the only one who could send soldiers after us. Oh, come on, let's move.
up right there. I can't believe this.
I think they see us.
What? Isn't that...
Wait.
Just as I thought, it all makes sense now. It appears that we're expected.
Hey y'all, I'm at 624 subscribers on YouTube now. Just one more and I reach my goal of 625.
I knew I'd find you here. You were the only one who never went up to the fort itself, after all. It couldn't have been anyone else.
Who would have thought 3 sorry stragglers would make it past a whole unit of assassins?
Bastard. You never intended for anyone to survive. You
You're
knew
excited
the
for me?
human would be there.
Yay!
Naturally. You heard the reports. I only put more bait on the hook. I wasn't expecting that damn thing to be rampaging already.
You sent those soldiers to their deaths. Why?
Because the kingdom's guard is powerless before the humans, and only a pile of bodies will prove that to the public.
So someone wants the King's Guard disgraced. And when the people need him most, a savior rises as their shield. Is that your game?
Savior? Speak plain, boy. You think he's one of Luis's men?
A pitiful flock needs its shepherd. If a little blood is what it takes to show them who their real savior is, then that's a price easily paid.
That's why those sons and daughters died. For your savior.
They aren't the first. The soldiers cry for reinforcements, the villagers plead to be spared. But I know better than to confront a human.
A village? You refused. Wait, then you were the one who... 7 years ago, the first Flames Day of June, a village in the northern hills was razed to the ground. A village called Harlia.
Oh yes, that might have been a name.
Then you made a fatal mistake, Klinger. You left one survivor!
Stay back!
Help me!
You played right into our hands, you know. This was the only road without checkpoints. A simple deduction.
You're a disgrace to your title. I may not make it out alive, but as for you, you're hopeless!
O thou who art seared with bitterness, O thou anguished traveler, it is time for thou to choose thy path. O lodestar, whose light reveals the king's own path, awaken.
He's getting his own power.
What the? Oh, no. I can't fail Lord Luis. Without him, I've got nothing left. You struggle in vain. I won't let you rob me of my glory. This is the way of the real world, little lordling.
You call this real? Leaders abandon their people and the innocent die by their scorn. If that's the real world, then it can die alongside you!
Metal Heart.
My name is Leon Stroll de Halietus. My home and my family were taken from me. I am the last of my house. I am the last of my noble bloodline. And in the name of my people, I will strike you down where you stand!
Ad break is starting soon.
show you a world with honor.
Carol.
What is this?
Wait, he's got power like yours now? Well, better show him how to use it.
I don't know what you think you're doing, but I'll not cave to an empty threat like that. This igniter's all I need to turn you to ash. You lot, get to it. Cover me.
So he scampers off to protect himself, and his subordinates get to be his living shields. The man's showing his true colors. I'll fix the filthy coward with the end he deserves.
The igniter's powerful, but it takes care and calculation to wield. If you sense danger, steel your defenses and endure it.
Deals weak physical / damage to one enemy.
I'll cut you down!
Let's stay calm. Vitus power! Scour!
Take this!
In the name warrior!
Die!
Oh, please! Come forth, royal soul! Wind!
Luis!
Captain's uniform.
Okay. Not bad at all.
I admit, it feels good to get stronger. A new power to wield. So you've no objections?
Wait, what? What happened?
What say you,
Oh,
friend?
I accidentally skipped. Okay, I got the log. I can just replay all the dialogue. Be right back, though. Still 40 seconds for you? Damn. Okay, it's done.
Impossible! Ah! Never expected a commissioned officer would end up a wild-eyed zealot.
How did I do all that? And without an igniter?
Just like him. Who are you two, really?
I'm Leon Stroll. Just a fallen noble from the countryside. Back there, Klinger mentioned a village that was raised by a human. They sent for help, but he abandoned them. Halia was its name. I'm the son of its lord, and now I know what really happened. We sent our fastest riders, but we were doomed from the start. If Luis was behind it, then that's all I need to know. He's the one who'll answer for it. I have my own reason to fight now. I don't want to be an ally of convenience alone, so once more, please, let me join your cause.
What do you say, Grius?
I see keeping an eye on you was too much trouble in the first place.
So you've no objections? What say you, friend?
You're already one of us.
Thank you. I'll remember this. Now, onward.
The proud noble, Stroll. Within him dwells the virtue of the warrior. Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
The party can now study the warrior. I feel struck by inspiration. I found a new way to harness this power. I can sense the heroic embodiment of the warrior from Stroll.
Did you feel that just now? What's going on? Does it have something to do with that odd magic? Now that I think about it, once you awakened, isn't it weird that Stroll followed not long after? What does this mean? Huh? Wait, what? Hey, where are we? What just happened?
Surprising indeed. Somehow you find yourself here once more. And a fairy. I thought their kind long extinct. Do they yet take refuge in the Elden Sanctum?
Hey! You gonna talk to me or just at me?
We meet again, my friend. Though admittedly sooner than I'd expected. Remarkably, another has awakened. What miracle is this? Yes, that same power now stirs in your companion. Another of the mighty archetypes. Do you recall our discussion earlier about how archetypes are an original form of magic?
Well, more or less.
Consider this. As an elder, you are an outcast of society, yes? Your very identity is a kind of destiny you may defy but not escape. All mortals suffer under the weight of our burdens. But in facing and embracing that anxiety, you make it your innermost power. You find freedom. And so, the lives of those who overcome their hardships and embody the virtues within are passed down as heroic tales. Your companion, too, had his eyes open to his true path and claimed its virtue. That awakening is your doing, you know. He awakened to the archetype that protects you.
Hey, hold on a second. Who even are you? How much do you know? I'm warning you, if you mess with him, you're gonna have to go through me.
Ah, you two share quite a deep connection, don't you?
Well, we didn't always. But now we're partners to the end. We're linked down to the depths of our hearts. Right?
Right.
We trust each other. I've got his back and he's got mine. And that's all there is to it.
The mystical fairy, Gallica. Within her dwells the virtue of the maid. Nurture thy bond with her, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
The party can now study the
Lead
mage.
you astray. That's the whole reason I'm here.
I can sense the heroic embodiment of the mage from Gallica.
Hey, wasn't that...
Fascinating. Do you understand what just happened? By connecting with others who have found their resolve, you awaken to new strength. And further, you and all your allies may fight with the strength of any archetype in your circle. As an example, your other companion, the fellow with the eye patch, he seems to have some training and knowledge regarding the wielding of an archetype. By his own account, nothing came of it. Yet if you so desire it, you can awaken the true power within him.
What? You mean Grius could use this power too?
The nature of the Seeker. No. Perhaps it is simply your own nature. You truly are remarkable. If you seek answers, then go and claim them.
What I'm about to show you is the lineage chart of the archetypes I've been researching. That said, there are many I've yet to see, so it's far from complete. Each of you has your own chart. You will use these charts in the assigning of archetypes. Firstly, let us consider the one-eyed warrior, who yet bears no archetype. Open Grius' lineage chart, please. This is the chart that shows the power and connection of the archetypes. You can gain a new archetype by selecting one here and studying its powers. To study, you will need Magla, the source of all magic. But simply drawing from the Magla within yourself would put too heavy a burden on you. What this means is you will need to gather Mag from your battles and other sources. Keep that in mind as you travel.
Each character can study archetypes obtained throughout the story by selecting the corresponding icon on the tree. Studying archetypes consumes Mag, minuscule shards of Magla crystals. Once a character has studied an archetype, you can use the main menu to change their channeled archetype at no cost.
To learn is to change oneself, they say. Here you may achieve that through study of the archetypes and their deepest secrets. Now I'd like you to choose an archetype from among these.
Mage, Seeker, Warrior. I hear a familiar voice. Magic, that is which manifests itself from yearning. It is a thing born of the heart. The most resonant vessel in thee, which awakens with a roar. Thou art its speaker. 'Tis thy means to shout down thy fears with a voice like thunder. The heroes of old perished, only possessing one. Yet this marks thee apart. Thou canst acquire and wield many.
Who are you? This voice. I can't remember.
I see.
This is the archetype you now use yourself, taking a balanced approach to combat, wielding the power of wind as well as healing and support abilities. Its offensive capabilities pale compared to more specialized archetypes. Even so, you'll find it's a versatile power that lacks any major weaknesses. 500 mag is required to channel the Seeker. This is the archetype you've chosen?
Yes. Yes, he's earned my trust.
So be it. Following you and the young man called Stroll, another worthy wielder of archetypes joins your ranks. From this sanctum, I shall speak to the heart of the man with the eye patch, Grius. Feel his resolve and let a new soul dwell in his heart.
I hear the voices of past heroes' souls. O worthy heart, who tempers anxiety into strength. If thou art ready to see the world with new eyes, I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the seeker.
What is this? Is it truly an archetype? This is the same magic I once strove for. I can't believe it's finally in my grasp.
The seeker archetype has awakened. You can now change archetypes from the main menu.
I still have
Changed equipment.
That man with the eye patch should now have awoken to an archetype. Similarly, I can imbue you and that noble youth with a new archetype power. Feel free to experiment now and from here on.
I see. Fascinating. This, all right? I see.
Its heroic embodiment is that of the good teacher who manipulates the forces of magic at will and performs miracles in the name of the one who leads.
All right.
Veneris, O valiant heart, my shared resolve and honored creed, take new form as a mage. Or worthy heart.
Leave it to me. I see. This could be useful.
That is... I see.
Its heroic embodiment is the gallant and indomitable champion of the people, who fights in the name of the weak.
All right.
I'm counting.
Of course.
Thanks for doing Yeehaw.
Leave it. I didn't think I could grow anymore.
I need rank 20 Seeker and 8,000 Mag. By talking to more in academia and studying archetypes, you'll be able to unlock and then use new archetypes. You can gain useful strategic knowledge by attending Moore's lectures or by reading books from the surrounding bookshelves.
That's a formula for a rather complex spell. When mages devise such intricate magic, they commit the formula to scrolls in advance.
Hold on, are you saying the king himself wrote this? Why would it be here of all places?
I couldn't begin to tell you. Perhaps the previous king had his reasons for imprisoning me here after all. I would love to decipher its contents, but it will take a good amount of time. It's written in a script I've never laid eyes on before. But before you go, there's just one thing. Would you mind taking a look at the very end of the scroll?
This drawing.
What's this?
Indeed, it's no more than a simple illustration. But do you not think it bears some resemblance to the Seeker archetype? Moreover, it bears a caption. Mysteriously enough, of all the language therein, that is the one part I am able to parse. It says Melody, likely the name of a person. Unmistakably so, though I could not begin to tell you why I feel so certain.
A person's name. Well, that's certainly a mystery on top of an enigma. Makes me wonder what it says.
Adieu.
Did you learn anything new? I would appreciate it very much if you'd share it with me. Please examine the scroll whenever you've learned new truths.
Oh, you get to pet the cat.
That's a good kitty.
Don't usually see this kind of cat in the city, huh?
Cute, isn't he? I named him Plateau. He's the only solace I have as I'm confined here.
Looks like Plateau wants to give me something. Hero's incense.
Oh, it looks like he's taking a shine to you. That's a valuable item, so do hold on to it.
It spins around. Is it a toy? Awfully big, if so.
That's a celestial globe. It models the movement of the stars. Astronomy is often confused with the study of magic. Times being what they are, the association means both fields have been suppressed. What a shame.
In times of yore, there lived heroes who saw nothing less than perfection with the sword. Their souls together formed the power of the warrior. Among them, the adept who slays hordes I dubbed the sword master, and the elite disciple of the blade I dubbed the samurai. The warrior archetype imparts peerless skill with the sword. Its devotees belong on the front lines, punishing their foes with brutal slashing swings. But a sword's purpose is ultimately as a weapon, and it is not weapons alone that decide a battle's victor. Let no warrior forget this truth. So this archetype has really good attack and defense, and their value comes from attacking in the front row, but they're not very versatile beyond the sword. In times of yore, there lived heroes who sought relentlessly to unravel the secrets of magic. Their souls together form the power of the mage. Among them, the adept who grasps that ultimate power I dubbed the wizard, and the elite who commands the elements I dubbed the elemental master. In addition, another elite form making use of dark magics is known to exist. Truly, the mage archetype has unparalleled command of affinity-based magic. But mages devote themselves fully to mind and magla. While the mind is powerful, it must kneel before pure strength at times. Let no mage forget this truth. So it's a great archetype for hitting enemy weak points with powerful magic, but it can't really dish out damage or take much punishment. In times of yore, there lived heroes who ventured into unknown lands in pursuit of their ideals. Their souls together formed the power of the Seeker. This was not just one legendary hero. Across many lands and eras, those intrepid spirits who sought a greater height on the Seeker's path have borne that alias. Among them, the adept who pursues a magical path I dubbed the Magic Seeker, and the elite who seeks the deepest truths of the soul I dubbed the Soul Hacker. Huh, so the Seeker archetype has a whole sequential lineage.
The Seeker archetype does not excel at any one skill, but it bears the specialties of many other heroes, and can perform any task. A jack of all trades is a master of none. Let no Seeker forget this truth.
I get it. So it's easy to use, but that's not enough to fight alone. I guess fighting with specialized allies might be the thing that draws out his true power. How do I leave? Save. Courage, wisdom, tolerance, eloquence, imagination.
Do make yourself at home. What would you care to know?
You want to know about cats? Ah, about that cat in particular, I'm afraid he's a mystery to me too, dear as he is. When I awoke in this place, he was already here. But he eases my mind. Petting him helps this place feel less lonely. Indeed, I feel as if I've known him all my life, for whatever reason.
How do I leave?
Whoa. Whoa.
My young friend, you are truly as remarkable as I first believed. Others fated to awaken to their own power will be naturally drawn to you. To reach the lineage of power's greatest potential, you must acquire more archetypes and bring them together. After all, a hero without allies is nothing more than a lone dissenter. To save the many, you must learn to fight with the power of many. Only a champion of the people may awaken the power of heroes, and with it, seize a future of their own making. When next you come to see me, I hope it shall be of your own volition. Open my book, then let your imagination conjure this place anew, as vividly as you can make it. I'm sure that will be enough to reunite us. As long as you walk your path, I shall faithfully watch over you. May we meet again.
What? Where are we?
You two all right there? Looked as if you were in some kind of trance.
Trance? Wait. Have we been here this whole time?
It was strange. As if I felt something in the air. My senses sharpened near tenfold. It reminded me of my old days studying magic.
What? So that wasn't a dream. Grius, that's probably his power. You studied back at the Sanctum, right? I know you couldn't get the hang of it then, but I think we might have just awakened it.
Metaphor, how are you liking it so far? Oh, it's excellent. The music is very bombastic too. Really gives it character, and I like the character so far. I told the two of them about the term archetype and the gist of what I learned.
Awakened it? But that... Who are you people? The truth, if you would.
Look, in all honesty, we barely know any more than you do. But the short version is, well, I think you can use that power now.
You never finished it, but got about 2/3 of the way through it? Oh, okay. I've just, it's been like almost, it's been about 2 hours, and I've only just scratched the surface of the game, I'm pretty sure.
I think you might be right. The way it feels is... Well, this is magic, eh? I'd all but given up on it, but fate had other plans, it seems. Enough. We must move on. There is far to go still. And lad, I follow your lead now, at least when it comes to how we use these skills in battle. We haven't the luxury of time to train with magic.
Same here. You've clearly got a sense for this, and I'd rather make myself useful than muddle your strategies.
You can now give instructions to your allies during battle. During battle, you can also use R to engage in auto battle, causing your party to fight according to their tactics settings. To change auto battle tactics during battle, press LB to access the order view. Outside of battle, find them under tactics in the party section of the main menu.
We've 5 days until the funeral. That's precious little time, and we'd best not waste it.
Look over there.
What's the matter?
What's up?
Moore's right there.
More? Is that a person? I see no one there.
So no one else really sees him? Huh, Maybe we're the only ones who can go to that room.
Oi, are you lot alright? I saw a dead miner and assumed there had been some accident. But looking at it now, that isn't the case at all.
It was the military.
What business would they have in a place like this? Hold on, don't tell me they're after the miners. Wait, how did you get in here? I'm certain the entrance and exit were sealed off by soldiers. Soldiers? I didn't see anyone. Only one I saw was that pasty fella who looked like some kind of general.
You mean Klinger? Oh, we left him splayed out over there. What? He's gone!
Damn, we must go after him. It'll be bad for us if he returns with reinforcements. Leave him be. He has no one else left, I wager. He was bluffing about sealing off the exits. On top of that, he failed to finish us off. He won't be able to return to Louise as anything but a disgrace.
You're right. Let's leave him be, at least for now. It's not like he can go back to the military either after what he said to us.
I have no idea what this is all about, but I'm relieved. I was worried everyone would be dead in here. I'm going to be around for a while. If you need anything, you know how to ask.
It's a dungeon?
What now?
Ugh, that was nearly it for me. Sorry you got dragged into all this. Most of the guard soldiers aren't unhinged maniacs, if it helps. Right, considering you're apologizing, I guess you aren't the bad guys. I see why Klinger stooped to using hostages as bait. A worthless captain, but he certainly had an eye for new recruits. A surefire tactic against your like. I am heartily ashamed. That aside, they're not passing through these caves, are you? You'd best turn back now, if so. Something nasty in the air lately. The gelatin noses jiggling around in there. They're not just jellies anymore, they're downright dangerous. Try chasing them away, but a blade doesn't do much to them. Fire's our best shot, or getting someone with an igniter to blast them. Didn't used to be so many of them around. Now there's so many we might never clear them out. This place has a right monster's den these days. All I'm saying is, it's a long ways to the other end of the mountain. No man could get through that unscathed. The king's funeral's upon us. We haven't the time to look for other routes.
Not much else we can do then, but we should at least make sure we can use some magic.
What now?
Let's go.
Now, where was I?
I'm gonna change Grius to mage.
Hello. Oh. You'll...
I wouldn't go any further if I were you. The mining area has felt strange lately. Not just monsters, there's some dangerous magma crystal that mesmerizes them, or so the others claim. I thought it mere superstition, but either way it's not normal. Just be on your guard. What's this? This uncanny feeling in the air.
The magma here feels awfully dense, too. Was it always like this?
It was not. This used to be a completely mundane mine shaft, no different from the others. Perhaps this is what the miner was talking about before? Something about the interior of this place being unusual. Assassinating Louise is our top priority. Do not forget that. Prepare yourselves now, for we'll have no time to rest until we're through here. Mind your numbers and watch your health carefully. We clear?
Be careful.
All right, we did it! Enemies up ahead.
Very impressive. Kill him, Snow. Notice us. They're onto us.
Here we go.
Right, let's do this.
Let's go. Win!
This is true Mad Mage. Play, I'll go from the kill.
Now, what's the play?
That's just what Grius does.
Ah!
Still here?
No need to rush.
We did it. That'll do.
I admit, it feels good to get stronger. I think we're in the clear. Been spotted. On your guard.
Amazing! Great step there. Nice. You're getting
Not good. This was all for naught if our way is blocked.
That's not all either. I'm sensing magma, and the feeling's only getting stronger. It's disturbing, like back at the fort.
Same as the fort. Surely don't mean. Fear is a luxury we can't afford right now, lad. Gallica's words are cause for concern. For now, we need to keep moving. Look closely, lad. There's a gap between those collapsed rocks.
We should be able to squeeze through, if we go one at a time.
That was brilliant.
Push through.
Hey! Great job!
Luke.
I knew you could do it. Oh, good. They found us. Get ready, everyone. No choice but to cut through them.
Come on.
Ooh, a treasure chest.
All right.
Iron gauntlets.
What now?
Is that all that's here? It looks like it.
We've been spotted. On your guard.
Let's push through. All right. How's that? They'll need more than this. Let's go. Wind.
Now, no holding back.
Not there, mate. Burn! That didn't work!
It didn't affect them!
I won't hold back! Scour!
I shall vanquish evil.
Blades ready, lads. Still standing, eh?
Your guard's down!
Still up?
I call upon royal power within.
Let's hurry on.
Not bad, if I say so.
Didn't think I had anything left to learn.
I think we got them all. We'll be safe for a while.
Very impressive.
On your toes, everyone!
These things grow more powerful.
Nice fun.
All right, push through.
That was the last one.
Hope they're not going the opposite way.
Be useful. So take it with you.
This is bad. They're onto us.
You're saving up points? For what? Oh no! I went the wrong way!
This is bad. They're onto us.
You hanging in there? Not tired, are you?
Hey, don't be a hero. Watch your health, would you? Feel my power growing.
Looks like they gave up. What a relief. They saw us! On your toes, everyone!
There's a redeem you want to try? Which one?
Nice. I feel stronger already.
How's that? Amazing! Great moves back there.
The unlock sub emote. Okay. Maybe I'll be at the end this time. Hey, see that room over there? Hey. The magla feels less dense there compared to the rest of this place. It's a safe room.
Is that so? I don't feel anything.
I thought it was just a feeling, but now I can see it. It's like the magla hollows out just for that room.
Back in the Sanctum, I learned that fairies are natural adepts at sensing magla. It's safe to assume that Gallica is no exception.
Maybe we can get some rest in there? Why don't we head inside?
That's not a bad idea. We should catch our breath before continuing. This does seem like an ideal place to rest. I'm just wondering why the magla's thinner here.
I couldn't tell you much. It's just like a feeling I get.
There is varying intensity to the magla that floats through the air. For example, think of it like steam or smoke. It seems not much could seep into this room. A magla hollow, if you will. Even your igniters won't work as well in here. A magla hollow seems as good a term as any, and all the better if Gallica can sense them.
You could say that. It's easier to spot a big absence of magla when the area around it is flooded with the stuff.
The bees seem loath to approach as well. Let's catch our breath here while we can.
No, this isn't Persona 5. This is Metaphor ReFantazio. In dungeons, you'll find places called magla hollows, which can be used as resting points. Here you can safely speak with your allies, record your travels, or visit academia.
Let's go.
Wait! Something feels really wrong further in. It might be what I was sensing.
Unfortunately, we've got no choice but to press on, regardless of what lies ahead. I'm going to open it. Are you ready?
Got it.
Good to hear. Let's go.
All right.
I can see the glow of a strange crystal, and an even stranger monster in front of it.
What is that? I've never seen anything like it.
It's a crystal of raw magma. This feels wrong somehow. Now I remember. They say in the lands beyond mortal reach, great spires of crystal stand. And anyone who might touch them is driven mad.
That's all just superstition though, right? Still, this thing is giving off a really nasty aura.
That's no ordinary monster. Some kind of human?
The way it's moving, it's almost like it's protecting the crystal.
Here it comes.
Come forth, royal soul.
Homofuki low.
Scour.
Resistance.
I can't afford no holding back.
They're mine.
Guard up.
Staying on the defensive.
Watch out! You're barely holding it together.
Damn.
Hold it together. Gotta heal up quick.
Uber, you gotta heal yourself.
I shall fight. Warrior!
Blizz?
Let's go.
I was weak.
Got them right in their weak
It's okay.
spot.
We can fight as power. Wind.
What can I do?
Badly wounded. Can anyone heal him?
Are you prepared?
Stroke
Any
can't take any
means
more.
necessary.
Someone heal him.
Let's stay calm.
Badly wounded. Can anyone heal him?
I'm not
Badly
dying.
wounded. Don't push yourself so hard.
Mage!
Got them right in their weak
I will.
spot. Sharp as always, Grius.
We're not out of this
Helpful
yet.
as ever.
Grius has
I
taken
can't
some
afford to
bad
hold.
hits.
Warrior!
He could use some healing.
Not done yet. Let's go.
Got it.
That'll do. I'll strive for greater heights.
I shall rise to be a
Strength is only what you make of it.
What is this crystal? By my guess, the monsters were drawn to its aura. We shouldn't leave something so sinister just lying around.
More questions than answers, but there's no time to ponder them. We better move.
You can't be serious.
Push through. Come on. All right. How's that?
Really?
What is that? Just look at the size of it. Not something I'd have hoped to ever stumble upon. I'm afraid that's a dragon.
A dragon? You mean those creatures from the legends? I've never seen one with my own eyes.
Now I understand why the mine was closed. They must have dug right into this thing's roost and had no choice but to back off. This mine taps a magnificent vein of resources. Only something as terrible as a dragon could have forced them to abandon such a lucrative operation. Luck is on our side. That we've caught it slumbering like this. We can slip past it and continue forward.
Almost a shame. It has all sorts of things in its little, well, big nest. I can sense something tinged with magla, too.
Dragons are ancient and strong magla follows in their wake. Just the way it goes. Any so-called special item you're sensing is bound to have its fill of it. You're making it sound kind of appealing, but we're sure to end up in a fight if we try to take it. Don't make this decision lightly, Goober. On that note, let's push on. Quietly now, and I do mean that. We wake that thing up, we're in for the fight of our lives.
You love this game? Me too. But there are monsters around here too.
Aye, if they see us and cause a ruckus, then we're done for. Keep your distance from them as we make our way through.
Let's go. Don't panic.
Watch out!
Somehow we made it through.
I was expecting the worst to happen, but thankfully we lived to see another day. We got lucky this time. Had that thing awoken, we'd be in a very different situation. If anyone truly intends to kill the beast, they'd need to have a gauntlet runner. A gauntlet runner would certainly make our return to Grand Trad much easier. You may as well wish for the moon. Only the most prominent nobles have the means to secure a runner for themselves.
Yes, but can we move on? We're still done for if that dragon wakes up, so let's not overstay our welcome.
Isn't it the exit?
It is! We can finally get out of here!
Looks like we can finally breathe easy, at least for a moment. Oh no. Could it be?
What?
A dragon's roar? And you feel that shaking, right?
It's getting stronger. What's going on here? The cave-in. If you value your lives, run!
Mad break is starting soon. Oh shit! He died! Ah! Silver, no!
Will you?
Hell no!
Let's try that again, shall we?
No.
Ads! Ads soon. This time there were no boxes in the way.
actually made it out.
And in one piece, no less.
Speak for yourself. I think that shaved a couple years off my life.
Damn storm. Can't afford too many delays, but we'll not be getting far in this torrent. We can make camp tonight and slip onto a carriage to the capital tomorrow, once we're out of the wastes. We'll have to, if we want to make it in time.
Public carriage seems a bit risky, doesn't it?
Not with all the outsiders flocking in for the funeral. We'll be 3 faces among hundreds.
Lovely. Another carriage ride. Hopefully this one's smoother than the last couple.
Let's just get our camp set up. Somewhere dry, preferably.
Ah, this is so cozy.
Okay, ad break had started on Twitch, so going on a little break. Indeed, this is metaphor. Okay, we're back.
It's certainly better than freezing. Reminds me of when I was a child. Back then, I wouldn't have been caught dead out in the wilderness like this. Countryside nobility like us had no fortune to speak of. My parents bowed and smiled for their money, and honestly, I despised them for it. Back then, I thought being a noble was about, I don't know, a life of prestige, being respected. But one spring 7 years ago, our town was attacked by this horrific creature. A human. Though I'd no idea at the time. I was evacuated alongside the servants while the rest of the town burned. I waited for my parents to join us in the shelter, but they would never come. The parents I'd so despised had stayed behind to protect the villagers who couldn't flee.
Your parents were heroes.
It changed everything. It taught me who my parents really were, what it really meant to be a noble. But our town's just rubble now. A footnote in history. The human that destroyed us is all we'll ever be known for. I remember my father petitioning the capital for aid, but no reply came. Even knowing how much of a threat the humans were. Now, I think, what if the army... Well, Luis. What if he's the one who abandoned us? If we were just a pawn in his game
we got, I don't know if we got chased by the dragon, but something caused a cave-in. So we had to run, and now we're just sitting around the campfire talking.
Then I will make him pay.
Hey, Grius. We all trust each other now, don't we? I think we can tell him.
Aye. Maybe you're right. I'll admit the lad's sword put me in mind of the past.
Something special about that sword?
Well, we used it to identify the messenger from our faction. But it originally belonged to His Highness. A kingly gift from his father, to better suit His Highness and his keen aptitude for magic. That blade was specially forged, with raw magla folded into the metal. Of course, when swordplay bored him, he'd amuse himself by levitating it or standing atop it to glide about. A royal rascal, that one. Those days were all too short. Then, 12 years ago, it all came crashing down.
I've heard. The prince was attacked, right?
There was a plot on his life. One I wish I'd rooted out sooner. Just like tonight, it was pouring rain.
A flashback.
Your Highness, this way! Who led these blackguards into the palace?
My lord, are you hurt?
Back!
A royal knight. A wench and nothing more.
You knave!
You know nothing of true knighthood. I pledged my life to the prince, and I'll not lose it to you! Highness!
Don't falter! Give chase!
Stop! They dare harm him. I failed him again.
Highness! Highness! What is this?
So that's how he got cursed.
His Highness survived the attack, but the curse hanging over him was powerful and complex. Of all the mage healers in the capital, not one could wake him. And he grew weaker with each passing day. We might lift the curse if we knew the specifics of its formula, but Luis would never give that up. Which leaves but one way to dispel the curse. Its caster must die.
And you're sure Luis is the man you seek?
I saw him in the fray. He was younger then. Younger even than you are now, and shorter besides. I could never mistake him. And now, after spilling the royal blood of father and son both, the people call him not traitor, but savior for his highness, for the king, and for the very future of this country. He must be dealt with. To kill Luis is to see justice served.
I see. So as he did with the prince, he would make of my city a stepping stone to further heights. A tool to spread the infamy of the humans. You haven't told that story to many, have you? Thank you for trusting me with it.
A rogue never forgets a debt. Even if it takes 3 generations, we'd see it repaid. But neither do we forget a grudge. And Luis will know that soon enough.
So, that's what all this is about. Say, friend, this mission means a lot to you too, doesn't it?
Yes, of course it does.
You've been carrying a greater weight than I realized. In any case, I owe you my life. And we've both got something we'd fight to protect. Let's save this country. Together. Ideally, once we're out of this cold, of course. I think it's about time we eat. We're almost to the capital, after all. I'd say that's worth celebrating.
What exactly are they eating? It didn't look appetizing to me. Kebabs? But like, with monster meat. I'm exhausted.
I'm beat.
Sometime after the assault, together with a small entourage, we decided to take His Highness out in secret to an appropriate hiding place. He was attacked in the royal palace, the place where he was supposed to be safest. We knew not when he'd be attacked again if we stayed in Grand Trad. Naturally, His Highness was considered missing, and eventually his death was deemed official. From that time on, our organization was formed to restore His Highness to power. I'm sure there are those who resent us for vanishing from the palace without a word. After all, even the royal guards who protected His Highness were kept in the dark. If they had known, they would have had no choice but to stop us. Even if they had accompanied us or let us go, they would have been guilty of treason. A terrible fate for young knights who have so much ahead of them. I thought to join the army and work my way up the ranks the traditional way. Never thought things would turn out like this. I didn't expect to run into humans and dragons, nor to be bestowed with an extraordinary power. Was this the path I was always headed for? Or is this all thanks to you? Well, I'm not complaining either way. Once we pull off the assassination and the prince returns to power, I think our country will be on a better path. I'll get my revenge on Louise, no matter what it takes. Though I must admit, all this camping is taking its toll on me. A delicious meal would be nice once we're in Grand Trad.
I can't believe not just you, but Stroll and Grius have awakened to that power. I heard that mysterious voice again when it happened. I wonder what it was. Phew, I'm exhausted. That magla was unusually dense, and now it's already dark. I hope I can see a beautiful clear sky tomorrow. We still have a long way to go to Grand Trad. You should get some sleep for tomorrow.
I forgot to save.
I'm pretty sure I fell asleep.
Well, then it's just as I thought. While you're asleep, our connection is much stronger. You wield your magic with ever more confidence. Splendid. As I mentioned previously, the archetype grows and develops anew through encounters with others. Look for those bearing the nobility and presence of the heroes and kings of old. More virtuous than the weight of any crown or medal is the burden you place on your own path forward. The more comrades and supporters who stand beside you, the more your power will deepen as you soar to new heights. One day, if the people join hands and seize the freedom to decide their own future with their own power just as you do, That is my ideal world.
Hold on. What do you mean, supporters? We're trying to keep out of the public eye here.
I mentioned before, did I not? There is no hero without allies. Only a single voice in opposition. In other words, even archetypes have their own strengths and weaknesses. They'll be of little use if used thoughtlessly. Life and death are seconds apart on the battlefield. Be attentive, mindful, and strategic. Only then can you emerge victorious. When you feel unsure how to proceed, I recommend you stop, assess your surroundings, and think. The smallest observation is often our greatest inspiration. Well, it's almost dawn. I will be watching with great anticipation. Until we meet again. The royal funeral draws ever closer. 4 days remain.
Slaughter's Day.
Alrighty then, let's hit the road. The king's funeral's coming up, is it not? We should hurry back to Grand Trad. We'll need to catch a carriage soon if we want to make it to the royal capital. We can wait no longer, are you ready?
Let's go.
Go to Grand Trad.
Great. Let's move out.
Escaping the dragon's threat in the Nord mines, the party shakes their pursuers amidst the discovery of great powers. To make up for lost time, they risk hiring a coach to secret them the rest of the way to the capital. The royal funeral draws ever closer. 2 days remain.
Medals Day.
Finally, we found a ride. Looks like we should make it in time for the funeral after all.
Last time we rode in a public carriage, it was hit by bandits. A pack of Louise zealots too, if I remember. Talk about a nasty surprise.
You've come a ways since then. Any bandits who set on us now are in for a nasty surprise.
Reminds me of the road to the fort. Sitting there in the cart. Never could have imagined you and I would be the only survivors. Strange. How fast life can change. You okay? Unfortunately, I'd not had time to put any names to faces. Don't even know the name of the Roussant fellow we talked down.
The last couple days have certainly been eventful. Almost feels like everything we thought we knew about the world was wrong.
Well, plenty of people live their lives without taking a single step outside their city. But we haven't the luxury of ignorance, I suppose.
We're almost to the capital. Quiet now.
Milady, welcome back, and thank you for making the trip.
After so long, I am only surprised anyone remained here.
The stream ends in 6 minutes anyway, so it's a good place to stop. Goodbye, Patrick.
Surely you jest, milady.
Pay me no mind. I heard of the king's death. The skyline is full of unfamiliar figures. 'Tis a testament to how long I've been away.
It's the guard that's changed the most. It's just chaos and politics there, arguing over matters of succession. Feels like we've lost sight of who we're even protecting. Not to mention talk of monsters at the border. We've nowhere near enough soldiers to deal with them on top of everything else.
After tomorrow, the city will calm. Once the formality of the funeral is past, a new king will be crowned. After which, I suppose there'll be no further need of a search party. Not many even remember we were searching in the first place.
The royal funeral draws ever closer. 1 day remains.
Idol's Day.
Escaping the Nord mines, the party hailed a horse-drawn coach and returns now to Grand Trad, capital of Uchronia, the day before the royal funeral. As they gaze upon the city, flags of mourning fluttering in the wind, the magnitude of their mission exacts its toll on the heart.
The fog's rolling in. Rain's the last thing we need.
Can this funeral withstand more misfortune? I've heard they don't have enough soldiers to keep the peace.
Oh, it'll be fine. All the aristocrats are bringing their own personal guards. I imagine boredom's the worst we need to worry about.
Let's not draw attention to ourselves. There's a hostelry tucked at the back of Sunshade Row, the Hushed Honeybee Inn. We'll talk details once we're there.
Rias went ahead. Let's hurry after him.
That's terribly
They sure got a fancy inn here. I think we'd stick out too much if we stayed.
Oh, could it be? You're an Elda, correct? Hi, I've never seen one of your kind before.
That's right.
I see. I must admit I'm quite jealous of you, Elda. Traveling outside of the city is a most dangerous venture. Unless you have a gauntlet runner, that is. Well, if this is your first time here, I must warn you to stay on your guard. This city's denizens can be somewhat unwelcoming towards people of your tribe.
Just pathetic.
What now?
I think this is a good place to stop. We got to level 9. No, level 11. Okay. Got 5 people. Oh, damn. Oh, dizzy rolls. Okay. He's playing Halo 3. I'll be back tomorrow for more Metaphor. Metaphor is now on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. And then Rido is on Fridays and Sundays. And Silksong is on Saturdays and Mondays. See y'all tomorrow. you.